Hi, this is Jim coming from Irish Kevin's. I just got rid of all this distortion that's coming in here. The world's famous Irish Kevin's down here on Duval Street. I'm here with Kevin, and we're going to go and do this all over again. You did 4 minutes, and we're going to do it all again.
No problem.
I told you the first time I came down here was 2006. I came down. I was the designated driver, so I could only have like 3 beers, and the rest of the day, my friends and I had to... well, actually, my friends kept it down and stuff like that. But there was a guy, John, here, and we just had a great time. We're down from Philadelphia, and you told me you were originally down from New Jersey.
Yeah, I was up in Jersey. It was the end of the summer of '92, and came down here for 2 weeks with a buddy of mine. Knew nothing about Key West. We just saw the weather was great. And I had 2 weeks off before I went to Philly. Supposed to play Irish bars up there. And the first night I was in town, I got up on stage in a bar here in town. That's no longer in business. But I got up on stage, played.
What's the name? What's the name
it was
of the bar?
called Rum Runners.
Rum Runners?
Yes.
There was a Rum Runners up in Almirada, too.
Yeah. And it was right across the street practically from us here.
Yeah.
And the owners liked what they heard, and they asked me to come back and play the next night.
Mm-hmm.
But instead of playing the usual, like an hour and taking a break, I did a 4-hour show without a break. And I kept people there all night. And it worked great. The owners loved it. And they hired me.
You said you played 4 hours straight?
4 hours straight. I played from 6 to 10.
How can you play 4 hours straight without a break?
I just did it.
What do you have, like a Gatorade bottle going there or something like that? What are you going to pee in?
Yeah.
I mean, are you drinking beer while you're doing it?
Yeah, well...
Are you sweating or are you coming out
We'll get to that in a second. It's just really crazy. But, I figured... I saw that by playing a 4-hour show, people stayed. They didn't move on to other bars. Kept their attention by getting them involved, getting involved in the show. And so when the opportunity came to open this bar, this used to be another bar called Hammerheads, and in 98, a friend of mine who was an attorney in town asked me to come take a look at it. The business was for sale, and asked me more or less, if you had this, could you turn it into a fun bar? Like, the same stuff as you do at Rum Runners where I played. And I did. And to make a long story short, I got in here and, did my 4-hour show, brought in other guys, and kind of taught them the ropes. But the common denominator was that they could sing. They actually had good voices. It was very important.
Did you know the bar business?
No, not really. Not really. I knew the music business. Bar business, no. But there was 2 other guys came with me, both, believe it or not, named Kevin.
Yes.
One was from Ireland, one was from Jersey. They're no longer in town. And they knew the business as well. And so between the 3 of us, we kind of figured it out as we were going along, But the main core was the entertainment.
Yeah.
It was on stage, what we did on stage. Because that's what brought people in, and that's what kept people there.
So what do you do? So when you open up, what time you open up here?
Right now we open up 10:30.
Now when's the entertainment start?
At 10:30.
10:30?
We open at 10. Entertainment starts. We have a show from 10:30 to 2:30.
Yeah.
2:30 to 6:30. 6:30 to 10:30 p.m. And then 10:30 p.m. till anywhere up to 4 a.m. when we have to close, depending on the crowds in town.
So it's live entertainment all day.
We're the only bar that we have found, I've been told of, in the world, on the planet, that has 16 hours plus of live music every day. The only one.
Yeah, that's certain amount of energy for that. I don't know how you do it. Yeah, you got great workers here. I know that every time I come in here. You got the most professional bartenders.
Oh, absolutely.
The girls are lovely. I imagine if I like guys, they are handsome.
Yeah.
They're big, strong guys and stuff like that. The girls are beautiful. Everyone's friendly. You come in here, you have a couple drinks, and you got the music going on there. There's a lot of, I guess, it reminds me of college. When I was at college, we go into a bar. The entertainment kind of really envelops the crowd. They bring them in to the thing.
That's what it's all about, Jim. It's people, no matter who's on stage, from early in the morning. We get the cruise ships in during the day until late at night. It's high energy, and it's very crowd participation. We get the crowd involved, and we get the crowd singing, and we bring them on stage, and it's just a fun all-around show, no matter who's playing.
Yeah.
And we have a good show, and that's why the bars become so popular. People now know that no matter what time of day or night they come to Irish Kevin's, they're going to have a great time.
Yeah. The second time I came here, Kevin, I was in the midst of a 7-year spell of not drinking.
Right.
I was in AA.
Okay.
I still had a great time. I still had a great time here. And listen, I'm not suggesting listeners, if you are sober, for you to come into a place, you have to be strong in sobriety. But if you want to have a good time, you can have a good time in the place without drinking.
For anybody out there that is sober, I just turned 7 years sober this past August.
7 years.
So I'm in AA. I'm 7 years sober this past August. So.
Yeah, I was 2007 to 14.
Okay.
And the nice thing about podcasting, you notice I don't like drinking during the podcast because I get addled and screwed up. I got to be on the ball. And it took me, that 7 years made me mature a bit and things like that.
Yeah, so, as I said, we're on stage and we just have fun with the crowds. And we're very picky about who gets up there because the common denominator, whoever plays, sings, has to have a good voice. They have to be able to sing and know their stuff. We can get a lot of guys and girls that can come up on stage and play, but playing and entertaining are two different things, To entertain the people, do what they want to hear, and get them involved. That's the catch. That's what we have is different,
What do you view as entertaining? From what my estimation would be, you had to respond to how the crowd's responding to you, and then you go and reinforce that by playing the music that they respond to.
Yeah.
Because you could just sing the things you think you sing great and just ignore what the crowd's doing. But, I mean, a real entertainer just goes and grabs them by the balls and brings them in.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
That's what we do. We have fun with the crowd. We bring people on stage, and we screw with people that come in, but in a fun way.
I didn't want to give that away. Listen, Kevin. That's the thing. When you come in here, you're going to have a good time.
Okay.
I didn't want to give that away. You know what? A girl has to keep her secrets. There's some mystery in her life.
Gotcha.
And Irish Kevin's is that kind of bar and stuff like that. I tell you, every time you come in here, there's places down here that are the atypical or typical Key West bars. And you think you come down to Key West, you're gonna go to some place tropical, some kind of music that's somewhat associated with Key West.
Absolutely.
But I'll tell you, Irish Kevin's really does fit that thing. I like really jump. And then when my friend Jim Martin over here suggested that he's friends with you and he knows you, I said, you know what? I love to come in there. I love Irish Kevin.
Excellent.
It's one of these places I feel at home. Even though I left, the show's not about me. I'm a bartender, but when I come down here, I like coming into here.
Absolutely.
And the sad part is right now is I'm not drinking. And I'm not down there right now with the rest of them, but I can hear the music there. And, when you go on, we're going to turn on the powered mic. I don't know how that's going to work. But I'm going to try to record that music and play that.
Absolutely.
We're going to try to intersperse that music into it. So, we're going to have on later. Who we're going to have on later?
Daylin, she's one of the managers here.
She's one of your managers?
Yeah, great girl.
Okay. Do you have your family down here? Your family?
No, I won't get into it now, but I was...
None of my business. I'm sorry to say.
No.
Do you consider yourself that Keys your home now?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, the Key West and all that?
It's very it's small town. I mean, of course, the weather makes a huge difference, I love the weather here. Beautiful all year round. It's a little humid in the summer, but you get used to it.
You ever miss home?
I do miss Ireland, but I get to go home a few times a year, and I get to go back. And my friends and family, they all come out here. They love it out here.
My wife's from Poland.
Okay.
And I was over Poland for a couple of weeks, and she was there for the month this past year. We go almost every year.
Okay.
But, yeah, the Keys, my wife's been down here 27 years or over down here. And it's the thing about the Keys, everyone's from someplace else. I mean, it's hard to feel alien down here.
Absolutely. It's just a lovely place. It's just a lovely, and it's great support, friends down here, and it's just it's unique. It's unique, and again, the weather makes all the difference.
Is there anything? What's the most unique things you found out about the Keys and stuff when you came down here? I had an explanation when I came down here. My expectation, I came down here to drink whenever I wanted to. I thought, here's a place that would not frown upon me drinking when I wake up in the morning.
No.
And stuff like that. And then within 3 months of being down here, I ended up going sober. But I mean, I realized that's not necessarily what the Keys is about.
No, it's not. I mean, it's very easy to get caught up in the party scene down here because you can find a party anywhere, any time of day or night, you know. But if you keep your head together, you can really enjoy life down here, and people are enjoying life down here. It's again, as I said, it's unique. It's very slow paced. You don't rarely hear someone blow their horn in their car down, which I love.
I do blow when you blow the horn. They're probably trying to get someone's attention to say hi to them.
Yeah, that's just the only time.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. I'm kind of reluctant to do that.
Yeah.
Because I want to say hi to someone. I say, wait a second. That's that Eastern United States thing where
you go up north, you go to Miami, and it's like a different world up there.
Yeah.
You know?
Very aggressive.
That's why we love it down here.
Hostile.
Yeah.
Hey, Kevin. Do you find that you have locals that come in here and that you have a heavier mix of locals and tourists, much more than we do?
Yeah. Well, it's the majority is tourists.
Yeah.
You know, it really is. We do get locals. Don't get me wrong, and it's great when the locals come in and to see us and hang out. It's awesome to see the locals.
This is for my bartender friends and stuff. Do they have places they like to sit, and do they get offended when those places are taken?
Not really.
Because it's a heavy tourist town. They can't really get.
Yeah.
And when it's crowded, when a cruise ship comes in,
yeah.
I mean, your seat's taken. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's first come, first served.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So,
I mean,
and the locals understand that.
Yeah.
You know, they understand if they come in, it's packed, it's crazy. You know that they kind of blend in.
Yes.
You know, but they understand that, and it's pretty cool. You know.
Yeah. How much time do we have you here for? I don't want to eat up your time or something. 10 of 7, it's 13 minutes of. Kevin, I really do appreciate you being here and stuff like that. I'd like to come back again and do that and record this stuff. Thank you very much. We're going to have Daylin.
My pleasure. My pleasure, buddy. And thank you very much.
Yep, and I'll try to do you proud here, okay?
Thanks pal.
Thank you.
All right, bye.
Bird? Hi, this is Jim the Keys Bartender. Now we're recording. I'm here with Daylin. She's the general manager of Irish Kevin's here. No, the manager?
The assistant general manager.
What?
The assistant general manager.
Say it right into there.
The assistant general manager.
The assistant general manager.
My
Okay.
boss would kill me.
Okay, the assistant general manager. Hey, you know what? I had a boss that said, when I was in sales, he says, whatever you want to call yourself. He goes, the supreme leader of the Eastern regions.
I think that's fair enough. I tell people I'm a psychiatrist, lots of different things.
Yeah?
But if my boss found out I took his title away from him, I think he'd be mad.
Okay, you know what? That's all right. You know what? I guess you shouldn't do it. Is he right behind us?
Nope.
Is that your boss
not
right
today.
there? Okay.
He's probably
Right.
watching somewhere, though.
Hey, let's get a little out of the way so we don't forget, because sometimes you get wrapped up in it. When you guys, Kevin was telling us when you open up. When do you open up in the morning?
We open up at...
There's Irish Kevin's on Duval Street in Key West.
Yes, 211 Duval Street. We open at 10 a.m. every day, 365 days a week.
Year.
What?
You said 365 days a week.
Oh, a year. See, it's so easy to lose track of time.
Because that would
when
be,
you're down here
let me
in Key
think,
West.
50, think it would still be 15,000 days a year.
I don't even know what day it is.
That's
so
all right. You know what?
That shows my...
I told you were charming, so you got everything going for you right here. So,
I'm blushing.
this place is a huge operation. You got people coming in and out. So you open up 365 days a year. You open up at
10 a.m.
and you close
every day around 3 a.m. We have
3
live
a.m.
music every
the
day.
whole time, all the way.
The whole time.
I think you got a half hour where things are warm up. You open up, and then the music comes on.
Yes.
But hey, everyone's got to get their drinks and stuff. Now you got the I guess the thing is, you got the weekends. You got people coming down here, and then you got cruise ships, and then you got a local crowd too, right?
Yeah, there's always something going on here. Like, we're busy all the time with all sorts of different people. We have age groups from freshly 21 till celebrating their 90th birthday here. So we get a little bit of everybody from
I always
everywhere.
wanted to get down here. I want to get down here on St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, yeah. Well, you should
like
get
wall to
here
wall.
early.
I know, at 10 o'clock, right?
Yeah, it's a blast. It's a great day.
Yeah, I'm going to come. I mean, obviously, Fantasy Fest is huge here. You're in the heart of Duval Street, and it's a fun place, a big place.
Yeah.
But at St. Patrick's Day, this has got to be.
You can go anywhere during Fantasy Fest and have a great time. Obviously, the best time's here, but during St. Patty's Day, this is the place to be in Key West. We open early.
Do you have the prettiest naked people here?
A what?
The prettiest naked people?
We have some gorgeous naked people. And
oh, really?
You would think everybody's pretty once you have enough drinks. So
speaking of that,
beautiful.
I went to Jim Martin and I were having a beer before then, and I went to I did an episode. My last episode was called Daytime Stripper, and I walked into the strip club, and there were daytime strippers in there, and one of them's laying on the couch, and she looks like and she looks over at me like I'm like I should have just waved some money at her or something.
That's
but
a C
she
team.
did not. She looked like she was in a coma, and this other one was talking to this person that looked like may have had questionable resident status, maybe housing or maybe no housing. And I couldn't tell if it.
I mean, that's what you get. That's what you get for going to
identify gender or anything. I couldn't tell who she was talking to.
That's what you get for going to a strip club during the daytime.
I know. I tried. I was looking for the manager.
A-team.
There was no one behind the bar and stuff like that. And I still want to do a show from there.
Well, I would love to tag along for that.
Oh, you want to come for that?
Heck yeah.
Okay. You know what? I'm not taking like there's gonna be tons of women coming after me. No, not at all.
I'll be your security staff.
No, but I'm sure it's supposedly when you bring women with you, they're like all over the women.
Yes, they are.
Could we use you?
Not that I've ever been to a strip club down
No,
here.
not at all. Could we use you as that?
Heck yes.
Get you lap
Your
dances
bait.
from?
I'll be your bait at the strip club.
No, I don't need it because I can't do anything with it.
Well, either way,
I'm
yes,
old.
I'll go
I'm
with
old.
you.
I'm old. So I don't. I'm old.
No.
But that's not about me. We're about Irish Kevins. We're walking here. We're going to take pictures. We are putting pictures on. We'll put them on our website and stuff like that. You got the beautiful wood. You got the beautiful bars downstairs. How many taps do you have?
We have 26 beers on draft. We have anywhere from Bud Light to, some craft beers like Scotch ales.
IPAs and all that.
We have tons of different IPAs, Pilsners, all sorts of things like that. So there's definitely a variety. Here's one of our great bartenders.
Hey,
Aaron.
come on in. Come here.
Aaron,
come on.
say
What's your name?
hi.
What's your name, hon? What's your name?
Your name.
You don't know yet?
I'm Erin. Hello.
Karen?
Erin.
Aaron.
Sorry,
She
that was
acts like a
aggressive.
Like
Karen.
Aaron Burr or Aaron E-R-I-N?
E-R-I-N. I'm a
Erin?
girl.
Yeah? Where are you working right now? You downstairs?
Yes. I'll be downstairs
Okay.
on the main
All
floor.
right.
She's one of our longest bartenders that's been here and
The
put
longest?
up with everything.
Yeah? Longest serving bartenders.
One of the, yeah. Probably, oh no, Marilyn. Marilyn's been here.
You look to be about 28.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
You like that?
33.
23. Okay, should I say 23? Oh, did I go way
I
high?
don't mind being 33, Daylin.
No, you don't give your age.
Oh, I do.
You know what? You don't
I'm 28.
volunteer your age.
Why? 33 is not old.
No, okay.
I don't mind it.
Younger than 36.
Oh. Yeah, folks, if you come down to Irish Kevin's, you get to see Erin here.
So Erin's one of the best bartenders down here. If you come down, you get to see her. We have a private balcony that you can reserve parties on. If you want to come reserve a party, you can
Erin, do you work
ask
the
for her
balcony
too.
here?
I never work the balcony
Unless
I'm
she's requested.
Really requested.
No, you haven't never worked the balcony?
You guys, I have to go take my boobs in today. So.
You're going to tape your boobs together? Can you come back so we can see what that looks like? Thank you. She's going to come back, isn't she?
The Chronicles of Erin's
What's
boobs.
that? Is that you serious? She's going to...
Well, she has her fake boobs, so when you don't wear a bra, you have to kind of make sure they stick.
But she's using regular adhesive tape.
Yeah.
I figure you need duct tape or something like that for
You
that.
can use masking tape.
Masking tape.
We've all ripped off a nipple here and there. Trust me, as a girl, it's happened. It's not pretty, but it looks good. It looks good.
You know what? I'm a fitness instructor, and I never knew that.
See, you should try it sometime and see what us
I've been
girls
trying
go
to
through.
work on that. Oh, wow. I learned something today. See, Jim? This is great.
We're not just about getting people drunk. We're about teaching people
about
new
helping
things.
people with things.
Right. We like to make your experience great when you're here.
Will you help tape their boobs together?
Anything you want.
Okay.
Almost.
Okay, well, guys, you found that out. So we did all the promos. We found out about Aaron's boobs getting taped. Let's talk about your day-to-day. What's it like being you've been down here 8 years, you said?
8 years, yeah.
8 years. So you've been in a relationship for 13 years. So obviously, did you meet your boyfriend up in Michigan?
I met my boyfriend in New Hampshire because I grew up in Michigan and I went to college in California. Then I moved to New Hampshire with a different boy who I broke up with for my boyfriend. And then I moved down here with him. If you have to know.
Okay, well, I guess, wait, you said you've been down here 8 years, so I guess you're at least 29.
Yes.
Okay.
Something along those lines.
It's a great thing being an older guy. I always guess really young.
I know. That's why I like to hang out with older guys.
Oh, yeah. Is your boyfriend an older guy?
Yeah, he's going to be 40.
Oh, Jesus,
in January.
That's old? That's old.
Well, it's older than me, so I can make fun of it.
Oh, man. My sacroiliac just popped out when I heard that one.
Aw.
Sacroiliac. You ever hear that? That's like an old time thing that they were back. It goes to my sacroiliac. Okay. So you've been down here. What's we're talking about? Okay, I'm going to have a quick questions about. It's going to be quick fire questions.
Okay.
A person comes in and falls asleep at the bar. What happens?
Punch him in the face. Just kidding.
Okay.
We contact our customer service, a.k.a. security guard,
bouncer,
and just ask them to leave. But we do tell them, hey, you look a little sleepy today. Why don't you come back tomorrow when you're more awake?
Someone comes in, sits down, falls off the bar stool.
We help them up, and then we escort them out, and we take a report and make sure they're okay.
Okay.
And call, people if we have to.
People on a cruise ship come walking in, right? They just heard the horn go. Can you hear the horn go from here?
The which one?
The horn, where they pull the horn, the boat horn, when they're leaving.
Oh, yeah. Heck yeah,
you can hear it?
Yeah.
Okay. You got the drink in front of them. Do you give them a to-go cup?
If they ask for one.
Oh, really? Okay.
Otherwise, we keep them stranded here and just let them party all weekend long. They can always get a plane ticket home.
That is the best part of a cruise ship. When you sit there and you watch the people run to get to the gangplank before they pull it back. Is that, Kevin?
Yeah, Kevin.
You know what? We're going to take a pause right now. The only pause I'm going to do is turn on the microphone. Okay? They'll probably hit the men's room. Then we'll get back. Do you think Erin needs help with her taping? I can help her. Can I help? Hold on.
Whether you're one of our regular visitors to the Florida Keys or you can't wait to visit for the first time, you'll want to stay up to date on everything that's going on in the Florida Keys. To learn all the secrets, tips, and the stuff we don't talk about to anyone but each other, visit 43keys.com. Sign up for our newsletter and never miss any of the exciting things we have planned for you. That's 43 Keys. The number 4, the number 3, keys.com.
This is Jim the Keys Bartender. We're back and stuff like that. We were just talking about how you get back into, how do you admit that you're a daytime stripper? I don't think what happens, I think a daytime stripper, I know it's in the beginning, we gave you a little background on that. Daytime stripper is that you have little skills and you're working your way up. Or you're on the way back down.
You got in trouble.
Remember Marissa Tomei in The Wrestler?
Oh, yeah.
You ever seen that movie, The Wrestler?
Yep.
She was moving towards that, even though I have to say, Marissa Tomei, even today, is a nighttime stripper.
Well, okay, but here's a thought, too. Maybe the daytime strippers are because they have other things to do.
What?
After 4 o'clock, like pick up their kids from school.
So they're going to strip during the day.
Oh yeah, PTA meetings.
Yeah, I mean,
PTA meetings.
They
may have to go to make a quilt.
So
Let
me bust out a couple of songs to pick up my kids, and then
karaoke at the local bar.
Dance lessons somewhere else.
Yeah.
Ballet instructor.
Aqua aerobics.
Yes, obviously, those are all things that I still cannot do. So
Bus driver.
What is a young
bus driver?
Young pretty girl like yourself do for a social life when you're off?
Spend a lot of time here, and when I'm not, just, drink. That's pretty much it.
Do you have any other habits?
Sleep.
Habits or
Come
hobbies?
on, you got one thing. You
Way
bike?
too much time with my dog.
You bike?
What? No. Do I look like I do athletic things? I mean, I like to sample different foods around the island.
Do you ever go out on the water?
Yeah, we
Like
go
boating,
fishing.
Fishing?
Oh, yeah,
Fishing.
we fish all the time. That's really it. I work.
There's a lot of things to do down in Key West.
Basically, I work, I eat, I sleep, I drink, I fish.
Do you go to cross-dressing shows?
Love them.
Oh, yeah?
I love those. Aqua has a great one.
I had a issue with, my issue with the cross-dressing show wasn't the cross-dressing, was the body shaming.
They made you feel bad about you?
No, not me.
Oh.
About themselves. It was a bigger,
shaming
it was a bigger, man who did, can we turn that on? Yeah, Jim, thanks. I just wanted, when Kevin's coming on, I want to turn on it so Kevin's playing. I know, there's one that dresses up like a cow. And it felt bad because, if that's the way you identify as you're a man and you're going to make fun of yourself as a woman, as a heavier woman.
I think it's...
Is that the identification?
Okay to make fun of yourself,
I know it is. It is. But how am I supposed to laugh at that? How am I supposed to laugh? That's so funny. You're fat, like a cow.
Isn't the saying, if you can't laugh at yourself, then...
Oh, no, they're laughing at themselves. Yeah. But if I'm laughing at them...
You feel bad about that.
Yeah.
Not if they're instigating.
They're making
No, but if I'm laughing because they're dressed like a cow...
They're not asking you to milk them.
Ralphie May is one of the best comedians in the country.
You know what? I know that's a very Buddhist way to look at it. I still think... No, but it is... No, but I mean, it's a nice way. I meant that as a compliment.
I think that if they
Daylin, I meant it as a compliment.
No, I know. I just think that if they want you to... if that's their way of trying to make you laugh, then... I guess laugh.
I don't like laughing at people because they're...
It's more fun to laugh with people.
I'd rather with.
You have to laugh at people.
But sometimes that's your shtick. Like Ralphie May is one of the number one comedians in the United States, and his weight is his shtick.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it because I'm a fitness instructor.
Fair enough.
I'm a fitness instructor. I do that, and you know what? And I'm not ashamed of him doing it. And I don't think that's stuff.
So then don't buy Ralphie May.
I'm not going to buy it. I'm not going to buy it. But if I'm sitting there, I don't sit there like, laugh because you're dressed like a cow and you're fat.
I have a question for
you.
Have you ever been to Taco Tuesday at Bourbon Street Pub?
I haven't. No.
You know what it is?
I don't.
I imagine there's tacos.
No, there is no tacos.
So it's
Bourbon
women.
Street Pub, my good friend Jimmy Gillard owns Bourbon Street Pub, which is one of the gay bars in the 800 block of Duval Street. And so it's a huge Mardi Gras themed, gay bar. But then in the back, you go out the back door, and in the back courtyard, is
appropriate,
the largest
right?
hot tub in Key West. You can put 30 people in their hot tub.
How many?
30 people you can put in this hot tub. And then they have a heated pool with volleyball.
Is it murky?
It is not murky at the beginning.
a lot of bleach.
It's clothing optional.
I don't mean to say that. That's kind of gross. I'm sorry. That's the first. Come on, 30 people in a hot tub.
It's like a cow.
It's like sperm soup.
Well, this is where we draw the line. Now we're at murky hot tubs.
Wouldn't it be?
Oddly, that makes me
DNA?
No, but here.
That makes you
hungry? Girls can't go back there.
Sperm soup?
Girls cannot go back there. It's a men only.
Wow.
Well, that seems unfair.
Clothing optional, except on
That's
Tuesday.
Tit Lady.
Except on Tuesday, which is Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, when I get this tattoo on my arm that says I love tacos.
Oh, shit.
You're
perfect.
I actually
You're a perfect candidate for Taco Tuesday.
I love tacos. We used to have Taco Tuesday. It's funny, last year, you find tattoos.
It's amazing.
It's a poor segue to that. But I'm so married to the idea of doing podcasts that some tattoo parlor up in Key Largo, a really good one called South of Heaven, they wanted me to do a podcast there. They gave me, I did a podcast while getting
What'd you get?
While getting a tattoo.
Sword?
Oh, no, last week. Last year.
Sweet.
Last year. And
Whose idea was the sword? Was that your idea?
Me. I wanted to get some tribal
Well-
one, and the first tribal one I
No
almost
tribal
got.
shit. Come on.
No, but the only reason.
1985 called. They want their
No, but
tattoos
I know, but fuck, I'm from Philly.
I wanted a
I'm
tramp
from,
stamp.
no, I wanted.
Hey.
No, what I meant.
Hey,
I meant like a Celtic band, like a Celtic band.
Oh,
no.
Jesus Christ.
I
1994
almost
called.
did.
They want their tattoo back.
I gotta
That's how
take-
you lose friends.
I gotta get my gun. I gotta showcase my guns.
You could do so
Just
many
like-
other things.
No, I know. But the ones I got, the one
Wear
I got,
shirts
the
with
one in
shorter
circle,
sleeves.
I almost got. The guy looked at the picture and he said, "There's a fucking problem." And he looked at the where the intersection of the swords was. It was a fucking swastika.
No.
Oh my God! I was this close to get a swastika. And my
you didn't even
brother-in-law's Jewish and my nieces are Jewish.
We actually, there are people that exist that have Irish Kevin's tattoos.
Like for
They've
real in real
gotten
life?
tattoos that say Irish Kevin's with the logo or
Well,
with
let
the
me ask you
horseshoe.
a question. Is there
What?
anyone out there in the world that has a Daylin tattoo? Is your
Not that
name
I know of,
tattooed on
but
anyone's
I've broken
body?
a lot of hearts, so I wouldn't be.
Oh shit!
I wouldn't be
I think
surprised.
I'd
but
be
There
thrown
could be
on my
some
house.
shrines in a closet
You know what?
somewhere.
there could be some.
If anybody
ex-boyfriends that have
deserves one, I think you deserve to have. Your name should be on a couple guys' arms.
At least one or two.
I wouldn't doubt it. I don't.
You are.
I don't know. I can't vouch for it. So. you
Hey
know.
guys, you're not here, so you don't know. She is charming.
No
Super
need
charming.
for a tattoo when I've already
That's
left
When
a.
we leave here, we're going to go get Daylin
We're gonna go get
tattoos.
Daylin.
Yes.
I'm gonna get mine on my.
I think I
I'm
know
gonna get it on a
My
probably
inner thigh, maybe.
Yeah,
like
my
a
taint.
right thigh.
so no one can tell on my thing. How painful would that would be?
Hey, if I can
Oh,
get you to drink enough Smuggler's whiskey, I'll just do it myself.
Okay,
Oh,
wait,
yeah.
wait.
There's-
I'll get one of you if you
There's
get one of
nothing better
mine.
than home. I'm from
I'm
Kentucky.
not afraid to get tattoos, apparently.
I know.
So.
I'm from Kentucky.
shit.
We
I'll
do
get-
tattoos.
I know
at
you
home
got it
while
right.
drinking Whiskey.
You got it on the rough
the
part
right
right
price.
here too. Right here.
Yeah, that's a conch shell.
Yeah.
You know, a self-portrait, clearly.
Does it go?
Give or
You have
take a little
other?
bit. Of course.
Okay.
But, you know.
Hey,
those are- those
since
are
you
for
live down
another
here,
night.
you live down here 8 years. There's Adam and Eve store down here.
Yes.
Is it possible they will allow me to do a show from there? I'd like to do it during Fantasy Fest
I would hope
Where?
so.
from Adam and Eve.
Adam and Eve, was that? The sex store?
Yeah.
I thought it was-
What's
I thought
in
it
your
was called
What's
something
in your
else.
bag?
I thought it was called,
Oh, I love that.
You like it?
Check out what shoppers are buying.
Yeah, no. Well, they got it. They got it. We have a table, and they come up to us, and you put in there. Only come up to us if you want to tell us what's in your bag.
Oh, I love it.
what?
I
What? That's
love
like a
that.
game. What is in your bag?
You know what's in your bag?
And we can guess.
And I'm going to guess. And we
You
got to
can be
guess.
like,
I'm going
"You
to look
look
at
like
him and
an
go like this.
anal."
I'm going dildo, anal beads.
You're definitely an anal plug lady.
Ointment.
I can
Ointment.
tell.
Anal plug,
Yeah.
the double
I can
plug,
tell you need some
Vibrating
tangles.
panties.
double plug.
Oh my gosh. I will be
Gimp
the
suit.
biggest
Gimp suit.
fan on that one.
What do you
For
think?
You have to be where you can't see what they're buying, you know, and then they go up and buy it, then you catch them on
No,
the
we
way
get the
out.
pictures. We show it before we make the guess, and then we have to have a someone who's objective point out what exactly is in the bag.
Yes.
Okay, do you
And
like
if, and
it?
if we're right, we get to keep it.
No.
Yes.
And then we go
Pile,
and then we
pile
cast.
of anal
I've
beads
been
and
really
butt plugs.
trying
And then we
to get that
castigate.
butt plug, but I didn't wanna pay for it.
You go and argue with the guy at the cash register. Say, how come you're not asking them for batteries right at the end? Batteries. It's a no-brainer.
Everything's rechargeable these days, I think.
Oh,
Do
really?
they
Batteries
sell
are built
batteries
in.
at places like
Are you
that?
kidding me?
I think so. I think
Or
the
do you have to
batteries
go
are all-
somewhere else to
I'm
shamefully
fucking
buy them?
56
No, they're
years
all-
old. I didn't realize they
I don't
They're
know.
all lithium batteries now. You just plug this.
I'm just a
Oh,
sweet
really?
Christian girl
Oh, man,
from
USB?
Michigan.
Oh, you went?
I heard.
You're
I heard.
Christian?
That's what I heard.
Are you a Christian girl?
I'm
You
just a sweet, innocent girl from
I went to
Michigan.
Catholic school.
Oh, I bet she's
I went to
Catholic.
Catholic school, so we're like all
Yeah,
You're
that,
Catholic.
we're all dildos. We're all dildos and butt plugs.
I feel like all redheads are Catholic.
I think I would catch on fire if I went in the church.
Are you
so I'm
Catholic?
not, no.
Lutheran?
No,
Christian?
I'm just like, hey, what's up, world? Whatever that is. I don't know.
You were raised
I
that
go
way?
with the flow.
Well, I'm neither.
No,
I'm a,
yeah,
I'm,
no.
I'm a,
How
I'm,
were you raised?
Yeah, I was just raised like chill, like just, you know, I don't
I'm
know.
a
Is that
universalist.
religion? I was raised chill.
That's like the religion I think my
I went
parents
to
thought.
chill church.
Hey,
I don't
whatever.
know.
Like,
I
it's
actually,
fine, it's
I'm
great,
a
it's
minister
good.
in a universal life church.
Is that an online thing?
I'm nodding. Like, that really fucking works on the thing. But I did it because I'm a notary and I do weddings. And I wanted to be able to say I was a minister. And so if a Hindu person came up, I would love to do a Buddhist, Hindu, Wiccan. Wiccan would be great. I'd love to do a Wiccan.
Wicked.
I would like to do the Church of Star Wars.
That would be better.
Oh my God. May the Force bind you or whatever fuck they do.
So many different things you could do with that.
Oh my God, it's
so many
great.
different kinds of weddings. Somebody should make a little wedding chapel down here in Key West.
Oh my God.
Like a drive-through Key West wedding chapel where
you think maybe the
a
city
Jimmy
makes you
Buffett
wait?
impersonator marries you. I'm just saying.
Okay,
Yeah. This is how I
I
do
did
the
advertise last year as a bartender that if one of
Things are
my,
up at night.
I still say this, if one of the listeners want to get married, I will do it for free
Aw.
on a podcast though.
At Irish Kevin's.
Well,
On
wait, I got it.
stage.
Wait a second.
Well, hold on.
We got to get agreement. We'd have to get agreement from Irish Kevin's or from.
Did we get married on
No,
stage?
no. Well,
Yeah,
you'd
I'm
have
gonna
to
get my
check it.
boyfriend to marry me real quick.
Sweet.
Oh my
kidding.
God, I would do it.
We'll
I
start
would.
with the first one.
I would write. I would
Oh,
write
he's
something
drunk
so fucking Shakespearean for you. I would create a whole new religion for you.
I don't think my parents would be too happy about that.
I feel
I
like
know.
after 13,
After the first time I
after
did it.
13
in
years,
Reno.
you guys have already written your vows.
Here we go.
What's that?
I feel like after 13 years, your vows are already written. You guys already wrote your vows, right?
Yeah, I think my vows would pretty much just be like, you're so lucky I let you stick around. Like, you're welcome. Love you.
You're so lucky you haven't been
Are they?
stabbed.
Well, they don't mind. You said they were raising you anyway. Why would they get upset?
Well, no, but like, doesn't every dad want to be there to like walk his daughter down the aisle?
Oh, the surprise wedding.
Well, wait,
That's what
you know,
it's
I may have like got married in Reno on accident when I was like 18.
I mean, if you're really,
this time I think it would be like
a woke person,
Yeah.
the main thing you want as a dad is for your daughter or son to marry someone that loves them truly.
Oh no!
Whether
And-
you're there or not, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to show up for a wedding where my daughter or son is marrying someone I don't think is going to take care of me.
No. My dad loves my boyfriend.
I would rather
think more than
if
me.
If they married
Jim?
someone that really loved them, I'd be happy.
Yeah.
I think we missed a really good story here
What?
because Daylin said she might have accidentally got married when she was 18 in Reno.
That's
Do you know? Can
again
you
for
double check?
another.
So you accidentally got
Another
married
story.
in Reno.
Is this like the kindergarten marriage
Did we
on the
get
playground?
No, you had
Are
a
we
couple
divorced?
drinks when you were. Yes. Oh my
Okay.
God. Ew.
So you did get divorced.
Yes.
So
like,
you must have gotten married.
Oh, that's like the Britney Spears. Didn't
Oh
she
my
do that or something?
Did you shave your head at the time?
no, but it was like Elvis, and it was so stupid.
Wow.
How many guys would have married
What were
you?
you
I mean,
drinking?
there would have been a ton
Probably
of guys that would have
a ton.
married
What
you.
were you drinking?
I don't remember. My dad still tells the story because I called him and I'm like, hey,
Guess
I'm
what?
trying shrimp for the first time, and I'm like, oh, and
And
also
married.
I got married, and he's like, what? And I was like, what? So that obviously, whatever. That guy was a loser.
Really?
My dad loves my boyfriend, so if I got married to my boyfriend,
What's
right
your boyfriend's
now,
name?
Colin.
Colin?
My dad likes
1
him
L
more
or
than
2
me.
L?
1 L.
Okay.
That says something right there. 2L Collins are not to be trusted.
Well, you got to watch out.
Colin.
You know, because you know.
I know. Can't double it up. So he's
Don't
a good
double up the
guy.
L's with the Collins.
Well, it could be colon.
Oh,
His
that's
name's not
true
Tom,
too.
is it?
Yeah.
Not Tom Collins.
No, God, no. His last name is Barr, though.
Bar?
Barr.
This bar?
Double R. Double
It's
R.
like if we ever had a kid, I'd have to name it like Hershey or like
Hershey.
Payday.
Titty Bar.
Titty bar.
Milky Way.
If it's a girl, it's
yeah,
titty.
Milky Titty. Obviously, if I had twins, it'd be like.
Oh, a
spelled
girl would be Candy.
Let's spell it like
I still stick with titty though.
T-I-D-D-Y.
For sure.
Titty.
Yeah, just to make it sound classy.
Or tid.
For sure. What's up, Tid Bar?
Oh my God! What a if you had twins,
Oh my
twin
God, there's
girls,
so many.
titties,
Tay.
the titties.
You could just say Tibar, Tabar, and then it could go together. So
You know what?
lots of options. Like
Make that the middle name.
titty.
No, Bar.
Oh, Bar.
Make the first one first name Epstein and the last name Virus. Epstein Barr virus.
Epstein Barr virus.
And it was from the 80s.
I think that's a stretch.
That's a
I
stretch.
think I would
Epstein
stick
Barr
with
virus.
titty.
I
I
think
think
I know.
titty
is
or candy
titty,
or Hershey.
candy, or Hershey for sure. Or like handlebar for a boy. Yes.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
What's your name?
Oh my God! Actually, if you had two girls, you think it'd be Kit and Kat.
They could be so many different things. Like
Left Twix.
Hey,
and right
Jim,
Twix.
is your friend doing all right over there or what?
He's fine.
Okay.
the possibilities are endless.
Oh my God, it's different with
You're
the
in Key
bar.
West, bro.
I know, it's exciting.
You're in Key West.
I'm
So
so
much
happy.
excitement.
And how does this is your first podcast in Key West
Really?
at an actual bar?
Well, I'm from Philadelphia. I had a guy
Poor
when I was
guy.
in the Treasury Department. I had a Marine officer take me down to North Philly into a bad neighborhood. I'm working for the Treasury Department. He says, Jim, ride with me. I just got out of work. I still have I'm packing. He takes me down to North Philly. He fucking buys cocaine. Anything after that, it was in a part of town where both of us didn't look like we belonged there.
Right.
And I'm sitting there, I'm in suit and tie, and go like, are you fucking kidding me?
Did you do it?
No.
Oh.
I didn't. I used to do that before. No, I didn't do it at the time.
Are you
Maybe he
admitting?
made you
Are you
do it.
admitting that
This
you did
is why.
cocaine?
Oh, you mean like a Denzel Washington training day? Yeah, smoke this fucking crack, babe.
I know who you
no,
are.
I don't mind.
I feel like if
he
you're
wasn't going to
admitting,
make me. I wrote down because he was
It's
the buddy.
okay if you
I wrote
did
down
that.
because of buddy.
I don't think you can get in trouble now, though. So if you did, you can admit it.
I didn't do it.
and you got to realize too.
No.
Do you believe him? I don't know.
I know.
You're admitting right now.
The reason why I swear to God, if I enjoyed it, I was in AA for 7 years.
Oh, God.
If I enjoyed it, I would have done it too exponentially. I did not enjoy cocaine.
Ugh.
So you realize now that you've admitted doing cocaine on a podcast that you can no longer run for president.
I'm never going to fucking run for
This is
president.
going to come up. They're going to be like, remember what Irish Kev? He was an
Well,
Irish
wait,
Kevin.
that's not a bar for being a president. That's not. I told when I
gonna be
got
on
You
CNN.
can do
when I got my
anything
Navy
and run
ROTC
for
scholarship,
president.
I admitted to smoking pot.
Oh my God! You were
my
out.
God.
This is back in the 80s.
Come on.
I'm much older than you.
That
It's
was
back in the
even
80s.
more.
I told them, and
okay.
they asked me, they go, well, you said you smoked pot. Why did you stop smoking pot? Well, I wanted to get a scholarship. And they said, and you decided not to smoke? Yeah, why not? Because I want to get a scholarship. I want to be in the Navy. And they looked at me and go, is that the only reason? Yeah, that's the only reason.
Because I like pot.
No, because I want to be in the Navy.
Right. But you stopped because you wanted to be in the Navy.
Yeah, I stopped because I was in the Navy. I didn't like cocaine. And I'm not saying it. Poor people. I loved alcohol. I loved fucking alcohol. That's why I had to go in the AA.
Well, that's why I do too, and I love the things
I
that
love
make
alcohol.
me
You notice that, like,
laugh
right before
instead
you
of
off.
the things
So you-
that make me
Daylin,
So you did
Daylin,
not like
remember
doing
you offered
cocaine.
me some of that bourbon, and I said, "Oh, I'll have some of that," and I go like
that
this.
was
I go, you know what I got?
self-control.
No,
Do you
I got
want
to.
some
Well,
now?
no, it's not self-control. It's like presidents. Like, oh fuck, I got to do this. I have a responsibility to you because
Right.
you're a buddy of mine now because you went on a limb and introduced me to your friends.
Yeah.
And I had to go.
Are we
I have to go and do
friends?
it. And now you're a friend of mine.
She's
And
my
now
homegirl.
I'm responsible to go and do this, and
Yeah, don't
and
mess this
I'm
up.
responsible to my family. I'm not going to go and drive home.
And I want to say this on air. Daylin is one of my top 10 favorite people in Key West.
Aw, cheers.
I like. You know what? You have a really good.
Jim's awesome. We love him.
How about this, Jim?
And you also. We
Oh,
love
you know me yet, but thank you.
Jim's.
I'm gonna try to fulfill that thing. You
I
know
like
what?
every gym except the gym I have to go to and exercise.
Exactly.
I don't like that
That's
gym.
a different gym,
I hate
though.
that gym.
Everyone hates
it's
that
the
gym.
worst. Any gym
we
spelled GYM.
always and in the bar industry, I belong to a group on Facebook, and they have a name for people that don't get along. Some of them, guys are Chad, and the girls are Karen.
Oh, Karen.
Karen and Chad. You know what? I know some beautiful Karens, and I got a guy, friends of mine that are named Chad, 2 of them, and they're not assholes.
No, not
But
everybody with that name is going to be a
but
Chad
I
or
mean,
a
somebody
Karen.
when they posted some of the names of people that are assholes, and you know, one of them came up
Time.
was Jim.
Really?
Was Jim? It must have been in a place where they had a couple gyms.
But I think here's the other aspect of that, though, and I think we should throw this out on the air. What is your sign?
A Virgo.
You're Virgo. Daylin?
Leo, rawr.
You're a Leo.
Oh,
We're charming.
I'm
We're
a
known for
Cancer.
that.
So she's
so
right
sorry.
after me.
Oh, well, we're right after each other.
We're all literally.
I've never had anybody say that somebody was a Daylin. They're like, "Oh God, you're being such a Daylin." So that's
Right.
the one benefit of having my name.
I've been a
I've
dickhead.
never known
I've been
anyone
a
else
dickhead.
named Daylin. That's a first on that one.
I've been a dickhead. I know that.
No,
And I admit to it. I own it up. I own it
we
to
all
a
have
degree.
been
I've been,
dicks, like,
I've done it consistently.
yeah, well,
But I got
we
into
all
that
are.
cycle.
You're a consistent dickhead. Is that what you're saying?
I consistently did it.
Like what? You're just mean to people?
I was horrible because I got so wrapped up into my own selfishness and how I was, you know. I got into my own selfishness and my own needs, and
For me, yeah.
okay.
Working on making sure
Hey,
I
listen.
still date 'em.
We're almost at 50 minutes here right now. We got this
Good.
recording right
How
here.
long is the normal?
Hey, you wanna-
Yeah, we need to get Ben in here too.
We gonna bring Ben in?
Yep.
Thank you. Can we bring Ben in?
She's very bossy.
No. Hey, you know what?
Ben, you want in, buddy?
Can I get one?
All right, so we're gonna bring in.
No. Let's talk about not even one more short. Let's talk about the Irish Kevin's one more time before we come in. When are the hours that we're open?
So we're open 10 a.m. every day. Our kitchen's open 11 a.m. From 11 p.m. We have appetizers, sandwiches, killer burgers, fish and chips. We just added chick-tatoes to the permanent menu, which are bite-sized chicken pieces
Very much.
stuffed with cheese, rolled
What's
in
your name,
hash
sir?
browns and golden fried. They're bomb. We have live music all the time. The balcony is available for private rental parties.
Nice to meet you, brother. Thank you.
Parties,
We're gonna have you on the show
showers.
next time.
After wedding
into it.
parties, everything in between. If you want it, we'll do it for you. I'm willing to do anything.
How do we find you on social media?
We are on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and we also have our website, www.irishkevins.com.
What is your handle on the social media?
You have Irish Kevin's.
Irish Kevin's.
Daylin, you own irishkevins.com?
Yes.
Woo!
Nailed it.
I own
So
keysbartender.com.
If you go on irishkevins.com,
That's my email address, Jim at keysbartender.com.
well, if you go on our website, our schedule's posted daily, our menu's on there. You can contact us for anything. You can buy merchandise. We have live webcams that show the inside of the bar, the street.
you have
So
you have that webcam out front.
yeah, so if you can't be here, but you want to watch some freaky stuff during Fantasy Fest, you can go on our webcams and still feel like you're
Is there
here.
webcams inside or only outside?
We have one inside and one on the stage and one that's pointed towards the street. So we have three.
Three.
So you
Three
can
webcams.
actually tune in and watch the music.
Oh yeah, you can request songs.
We're gonna do the
they'll
eight
play
band. Don't
'em.
leave. We're gonna get you on here,
You
buddy.
can do anything you want. It's a really fun time. We like to make sure that even when people can't be here, they still feel like they're part of the experience.
Daylin, if we could do our shows during Fantasy Fest, will you be a Keller commentator on this?
Definitely.
Okay. What I would like to do, what you were suggesting to do it from. Well, wait, we don't say it on the air. We're going to ask them first, right? We'll ask them first, and then wherever we can get to go.
Didn't you
Like-
already say it?
Well, we're going to, and I can throw this out there. So my friend Mark, who owns Food and Wine Festival in Key West, he also is a curator at the oldest house in Gardens. And so they have a big porch right there on Duval Street. So we could actually go set up and probably do a commentation right there live on Duval Street.
Yeah, okay.
Can you do like a walking podcast?
Yes.
Yeah.
You want to do that with me?
dangerous.
Can you?
That'd be so fun.
we do-
Just interview random people. Like,
So how did you get here? Where are you from? Why are you wearing
why did you decide
dryer?
it was okay to be naked? Like,
Is that your real boobies?
Was that your real boobies? Why you're in a hover round?
so many things.
Is your
Why is my grandmother
vajayjay
here right now?
is your vajayjay showing right now?
Where are you keeping your money? Because
Where exactly is your money?
Are you rat holing it? Or you rat holing? It's up your a hole.
Do you have tabs started in different
Yes.
places? I mean, do you have like a flask that
And
you're using? right now?
Fantasy Fest have you been here for one yet?
No, I haven't.
Oh God,
my
he's
God.
a virgin.
I know. I'm so old too
This
to
is
do
a
it.
cherry that is the best one to pop. I would love to help pop your cherry.
Amazing.
It's
Really? Oh,
watching somebody's face during their first
wow.
fantasy
You know what?
fest,
I've been to some weird shit.
This
I was in a...
probably doesn't compare. It's so much fun, but so weird. We're always so thankful for everybody that comes down, but
Key weird.
I spent a lot of money on therapy.
I had a
That's
friend that
fantasy
bought
fest.
out. I had a friend that bought out a strip club.
And when you say you spend a lot of money on therapy,
He bought out a strip club.
I still think that.
I mean, everything went.
I don't know.
Everything went.
Well, that just sounds like a whorehouse.
I mean, it was.
that basically sounds like a whorehouse.
Kind of.
Yeah.
This isn't a whorehouse. This is just,
I know,
casual
but that's what I mean. I saw everything.
swingers and rubbing
I saw
themselves on
everything.
you without consent. And whatever. It's fine.
Okay.
It's like at some point it becomes sensory overload because there's so
Have I
many.
been traumatized? No. Am I scarred for life? Yes.
You know, my friend calls it Pandora's box. Once you open Pandora's box, you can't close it again.
Okay, we got to bring in Ben here because we got to get at this bourbon. Ben, what are you drinking over there, Ben? Oh, that's vodka?
Hey, can I introduce him real quick? So
Yeah.
Ben is a local celebrity around here. He owns the Sunset Social Drinking Club and does the 420 Fest, does Posh Festival, does a lot for the community as far as like he does a lot of charity events and those kind of things. So let's jump Ben in here real quick.
Hey, Ben, how are you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I'm doing good, thank you.
Tell us what you do here. Tell us some of the events you run here.
I started the Sunset Social Drinking Club 9 years ago. My math's really bad, but it was 2010. And I wanted to meet girls, and I met a lot of girls. I met a lot of cool guys. I met a lot of great people. And we've raised a lot of money for a lot of local charities with the Sunset Social Drinking Club.
So what is the Sunset Social Greeting Club?
Okay, we are an organization of friends and family, people who live here in Key West. The only rule is you have to write legibly so I can read your name when you come to an event and sign into the club, and you can get our emails. I've got over 1,000 members. We've raised over $250,000, and
Wow.
we don't have 5K runs. We don't have car washes. We don't have boring meetings. We throw cocktail parties for charity. And if I raise money for you, you come collect your own money.
How does somebody join your club?
Two things. You have to be nice and show up for an event and write legibly, and you're in.
That's it.
How do they contact you, Ben? You're
How
in
do
Key
they-
West.
how does who contact me?
Well, I was standing right. We're in a local booth in the Irish Kevin's right
Okay.
here.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we do have Facebook.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Thank you, James. It's Sunset Social Drinking Club on Facebook, but we also have a page called POSH. And POSH is an acronym for Paws Often Steal Hearts. And we raise money for the SPCA here.
That is fucking awesome,
And you
Ben.
guys do the annual posh party, right? Every
We do.
year?
You've heard of that, right?
Of course I've heard of it.
Who fucking doesn't love dogs?
It's
I mean,
amazing.
unless
It's
you're
one of my
fucking
favorite
Hitler.
parties of the
Well,
year.
Hitler loved dogs. What am I saying?
Well, all the
Hitler loved
animals.
dogs.
Unless they were like,
Hitler loved fucking
unless
dogs.
they were like Labradoodle.
Yeah, yeah.
No. Those were
He did. Hitler loved dogs.
We help the reef. We help the dogs. We help the
How about
people.
the strippers? Do you do anything for the strippers?
Well, I'd love to help the single moms.
Oh, single moms? Help them off with their panties?
Keep them off the poles and put their head in the pillow as they bend over and
Okay.
pray to me.
Wait, don't ruin your brand. Don't ruin your brand, Ben. Ben, don't ruin your brand.
Ben, when is the posh party every year?
Okay, this year is December 12th, 2019, a Thursday night from 6:30 to 9:30. We're flying in the Yat Pack from New Orleans. The Yat Pack is a Frank Sinatra cover band, and they have a horn section because we always have a horn section in Key West because this is a singer-songwriter town, so I want to bring horns in because I'm from the New Orleans area, and I like the birthplace of jazz, and I like horns.
Did you start that party for...
I started it with two girlfriends of mine, Nadine Grossman-Orr and Julie Schreck.
And Nadine's in charge of Fantasy Fest, right?
Nadine is in charge of
So
Fantasy
she knows
Fest.
how to help throw a party.
Boy, I've got the heavy hitters on my team.
Wow.
Nadine's a heavy hitter, and so is Julie. They're
Oh,
amazing
man,
women.
you're fucking awesome, man.
Thanks, man. Cheers.
Here, cheers to you, man.
You just got invited.
And the next time, the next time we're in town, Ben, we're gonna definitely go and we're gonna push. We're gonna keep on doing your push. I always like the idea of pushing any charity and charitable event. Doesn't matter. We'll push it.
You want to do a podcast at Posh?
Yeah, sure.
That would
one
be
of the
awesome.
biggest
I would
parties
do
of
it.
the
Fucking.
year.
I would guarantee it.
We'd love to have you.
I would do it. Really?
Let's do it.
I'll do it. Okay. Handshake.
They're shaking hands.
We just made an agreement.
Microphone.
Deal was made. I'll do it. Yes. Oh, you know what? I'll do it. I love it.
What other deals can we make right now?
Charitable. Anytime you give, it's just like you're giving to yourself. You know that?
What do you mean?
Good. When you give something, I feel better when I give something.
Oh, I feel totally better. It makes my day.
I feel like that when I give blowjobs.
I love you. What are you doing tonight?
That was the worst time ever.
Can you say that on podcast?
No, I meant like being charitable.
Being charitable.
When you're charitable, there's nothing better than being charitable. You know what? When you give up yourself, Ben, when you give up yourself, it keeps on giving back to you. And I like to thank everyone here. I'd like to thank Kevin, Jim Martin, Daylin, and Ben.
I'd like to thank Jim for having us.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. It's wonderful. Thank you
I'd
for
like to thank Daylin in
We're going
advance
to drink.
because I'm a
We're
charity.
going to drink after
I'm
this.
excited. It's going to be fun.
We're going to drink after this. Okay, goodbye, everyone. Thank you very much.
Bye.